Hello, my friends! As the boundary between the wild and the human world fades away, today we bring you a special episode where the true kings of nature invade the realm of mankind. From lions, tigers, and leopards to crocodiles, the fierce rulers of the wilderness, the ultimate clash between raw instinct and human intellect is about to erupt. Get ready, because this heart-pounding adventure will keep you on the edge of your seat.
Welcome to the Discovery Era channel.
Raising crocodiles requires not only courage, but absolute caution. Just one wrong step into the enclosure, and the owner nearly paid the price with his own leg. A mischievous monkey gleefully pulled tiles off the school roof as if playing a cheeky little game.
A man at the Tarcoles River in Costa Rica narrowly escaped becoming a crocodile's meal. Without a miraculous intervention and a timely boat rescue, he might never have lived to tell this terrifying story.
Отойдите все. Отойди, Лея, посмотри какой.
During a birthday show at Scales and Tails, Utah in 2021, alligator trainer Lindsay Bull experienced a terrifying accident while feeding a gator named Dark Gator. Triggered by instinct when detecting movement near its food, the alligator suddenly bit her hand and pulled her into the water, performing a death roll. Without hesitation, guest Donnie Wiseman bravely jumped into the enclosure, climbed onto the alligator's back, and helped Lindsay escape safely. Although she suffered severe injuries to her hand, she later recovered and expressed deep gratitude to Donnie. This incident serves as a reminder that even experts can face danger, and handling or feeding wild animals must always follow strict safety procedures.
Get away from there! Go on, shoot!
The fox, known for its cunning, had snuck into the farm countless times to steal chickens. Yet, in the end, it had to pay the price when facing the farms to loyal dogs working together with perfect coordination. One day, the farmer caught the fox carrying a hen. The moment it saw him, it dropped its prey and ran away, but its greed didn't stop there. One night, it sneaked into the coop again, grabbed a chicken, and disappeared. After tasting victory, it returned repeatedly, each time choosing the fattest, most delicious chicken. Even when the flock scattered in panic, none could escape the predator's sharp jaws. The more successful its thefts, the bolder the fox became. It even appeared in broad daylight, leaving the farmer helpless. No matter where the co-op was moved, it always found a way, even chasing chickens openly and targeting the family's pet rabbit. Finally, the farmer decided to teach the intruder a lesson it would never forget. That night, when the fox entered the coop, the two dogs immediately charged from opposite sides and pinned it down. The fox growled and thrashed violently, but it could not escape, being dragged out of the coop. And in the end, every cunning trickster must pay the price for their mischief.
Concentre me. Charlie!
The moment of freedom. After years of care, 3 lions were brought back to the wild. 2 stepped out of the truck right away, breathing in freedom. The last one hesitated, turning to look at its caretaker one final time. Then it leapt down and joined the others, 3 kings returning to their kingdom. Dr. Ravi stood silently, smiling. He knew this was the moment when the true kings had finally returned to their realm. At a resort in South Africa, a lion suddenly charged toward a group of tourists, sending them into panic.
A mischievous monkey suddenly grabbed a tourist's hair at the zoo, catching everyone completely off guard.
When trust between man and lion is tested, even well-trained wild animals can turn unpredictable. Mike Hodge, a British wildlife park owner, had spent years caring for his lions, believing in an unbreakable bond. But in 2018, that trust was put to the test. While checking a strange smell inside the enclosure, Mike was suddenly attacked by Shamba, a 250 kilograms male lion. Driven by instinct, the lion lunged and dragged him into the bush. The powerful predator dragged him toward the bush, its bite exerting nearly 100 pounds of pressure per square inch, about 6.9 bars. Staff fired warning shots to make it release him. Mike survived after several surgeries, but the incident was a harsh reminder. With wild animals, tamed never truly means safe.
He came face to face with 2 black bears in the forest. While many thought he was surrendering, raising his hands was actually the right move, making himself appear bigger and more intimidating to scare them away. A young Russian woman was posing with a python for a video. Everything seemed fine until the snake suddenly lunged and bit her on the nose. Panicking, she screamed, threw the snake away, and ran off. Fortunately, it wasn't venomous, but the bite left her in excruciating pain.
Go get your dinner, buddy. Go get your dinner, buddy. Go get dinner. Oh no, he got him! Oh my fucking god, you've gotta be kidding me. That has gotta be one of the... That is sad. Oh my god.
In the autumn of 2017, at Kaliningrad Zoo in Russia, an ordinary workday turned into a nightmare. A zookeeper entered the tiger enclosure, believing that Typhoon, a male Siberian tiger, had been safely locked away, but it hadn't. Seconds later, the 200-kilogram beast lunged, knocking her to the ground. Terrified visitors didn't just watch, they acted. They shouted, threw stones, branches, even chairs to distract the tiger. The noise confused Typhoon just long enough for the keeper to escape with serious injuries, but her life intact. An investigation later revealed she had forgotten to secure the gate, a small mistake that nearly cost her life. The Siberian tiger, the largest of all big cats, can grow up to 3 meters long, weigh over 270 kilograms, leap 6 meters high, and see 6 times better than humans at night. But fewer than 500 remain in the wild. This chilling incident serves as a stark reminder. In the world of wild animals, one moment of carelessness can turn the keeper into the prey.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. Now tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake us.
The hyena, often misunderstood as a mere scavenger, is actually an intelligent, highly organized, and remarkably united predator. When one of their own is caught by a lion, the pack immediately springs into action, surrounding the enemy and taking turns attacking and retreating with precision. The lion, overwhelmed, is forced to release its prey. A flawless display of coordination that proves the hyena's extraordinary intelligence and survival strategy in the wild.
At dawn, the swamp lay still, its calm waters reflecting the first light of day. A stag stepped quietly into the stream, unaware that deadly eyes were watching from the tall grass nearby. In a sudden burst, a lioness lunged, breaking the silence with a violent splash. The battle for life began. Roars, slashes, and desperate breaths filled the air as predator and prey clashed in a storm of fury. The stag fought back, dragging the lioness into the cold water, but on the bank, an entire pride waited, patient, hungry, ready to strike. The circle of death was closing in. Then, just as hope seemed lost, the stag summoned its last ounce of strength and slammed its antlers upward. The impact sent the lioness crashing into the water. In that fleeting moment, the stag broke free, leaping toward freedom as the lions roared in frustration behind. In this wild and merciless land, strength alone did not decide victory. The will to survive did.
हाँ उसी से चलती है।
रोजी रोटी सब एक तरफ से जानवरों को कोई हाँ नहीं जानवर डंडा आगे रखो जना अब उतरे जाइए कि
अच्छा सभी किनारे से हो जाओ। अभी कौन किसका नंबर है?
हाँ वो दौड़ नहीं रहे
जैन साहब और डेडी साहब तो जैन साहब को और
इस तरफ
हाँ छोड़ दो दोनों को। हमारा काम तो हो गया, इन दोनों को आगे हो जाओ।
नहीं तो अपन दूसरी तरफ।
A sudden strike, a young lion is bitten by a king cobra. It thrashes wildly, flinging the snake away, but the venom has already begun its deadly work. Terrified, it stumbles and runs, unknowingly spreading the poison faster through its veins. Within moments, its strength fades. It collapses, trembling, letting out a faint, desperate cry for help. The cry pierces the silence of the savannah. The mother lion hears and charges toward it. But when she sees her cub writhing in agony, she doesn't stop. She turns and sprints in the opposite direction. She isn't abandoning her child. She's hunting for the only chance left. Instinct and experience whisper one truth. Only the snake's venom might counteract the poison. She follows the trail, eyes blazing with fury and fear, until she spots the cobra coiled beneath a rock. With a roar, she lunges. The cobra strikes first, sinking its fangs into her leg, but she doesn't falter. Her teeth find their mark, yet the snake slips away, vanishing into the grass. Poison burns through her body, her breath grows heavy, but she crawls onward, desperate to return to her cub. As the sun sets, the savannah grows still. The mother lion collapses, vision fading, her eyes locked on the horizon where her cub lies motionless. Two hearts, bound by blood and instinct, silenced forever by nature's merciless balance. On the savannah, a lioness tenderly cared for her cub, glancing around to protect every step it took. The depth of her maternal love was clear in her eyes and gentle gestures. When it was time to hunt, she had to leave her cub alone, unaware that this moment would invite unexpected danger. A daring capuchin monkey took advantage of the lioness being away and snatched the cub. The helpless cries echoed while the parents were far away. When the mother lion returned, her cub had vanished. Panicked, the pride followed the faint cries, leading them to a tall tree. On a branch, the monkey held the cub like a toy, biting and tugging it, weakening the little lion. Furious, the mother lion climbed the tree. The monkey panicked, scrambling to the top, but the lioness climbed faster. Realizing it couldn't escape, the capuchin made a desperate leap from the tree, landing right into the jaws of another waiting lioness. It fought frantically but was no match for the pride. Soon, the entire pride joined the hunt. The monkey's cries rang out before falling silent. The lions avenged their cub, and the capuchin became their meal.
A small house cat managed to terrify a man who was simply out walking his dog. This is Kamla, a smart and affectionate elephant. When she saw her friend Derek in the river, she thought he was in danger and rushed in to save him. In fact, Derek was just swimming, but Kamla didn't hesitate because elephants always protect the ones they love. A heart-stopping encounter. A black bear suddenly appeared right in front of a group of skiers on a mountain trail. Experts say the bear has lost its natural fear of humans, likely because it has been fed too often.
No poďte my ho, keď tak zdržíme. My ho... No veď. Hej! Necháš ich? Hej! Zostaň! Sadni. Také asi na ňo neplatí. On veľmi neutekať.
While driving, he witnessed chaos, a flock of sheep dragging their shepherd, and just as he stood up, one charged at him again, startling everyone watching.
Scheiße, fällt ihn noch an und wird von den Schafen überrannt. Scheiße. Gut davor. Scheiße. Scheiße. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
A pet leopard suddenly escaped from its enclosure, spreading terror across the city for more than 6 hours. It prowled through crowded streets, attacking unexpectedly and injuring 5 people, before authorities finally brought the beast under control. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to support us. Your support is our biggest motivation to create even more amazing videos.